Cameron Park, a comfortable, unique suburban community in western El Dorado County. One thing that makes it unique is Cameron Air Park, one of just a few hundred such communities in the country. Bowling Road, extra wide so both cars and airplanes can traverse it, is pretty quiet with very little traffic. Once a year, that all changes. The cops show up. The Rodders show up. Firefighters show up. Airplanes and helicopters appear. And very large balloons are here. Hundreds of families and visitors show up to take in all the fun. Cops and Rodders has an almost carnival atmosphere, and it's free for everyone to attend. Cops and Rodders is a unique blend of hot rods, emergency vehicles, airplanes, helicopters. Here's the Camaro Club. How about a classic Thunderbird? A vintage Mustang along with a couple of really, really cool Chevrolets. More cops, more Rodders. Corvettes, anyone? More cops. More Corvettes. Cops from Nevada. And more Corvettes. A SWAT vehicle from the FBI. And more Corvettes. Throw in many business and service organizations providing information about their products and services, this event is certainly one of a kind. Cops and Rotters was previously known as Show and Shine. Show and Shine was presented by the Cameron Park Rotary and Seroptimus Clubs for over 25 years. Recently, when the Placerville office of the California Highway Patrol became involved, they kept and have built on a tradition of presenting one of the largest car shows in Northern California. What makes Cops and Rotters unique is the blend of classic cars, one-of-a-kind cars, hot rods, sports cars, muscle cars, emergency response vehicles, airplanes and helicopters, and teams representing many response agencies of El Dorado County. Interaction with law enforcement agencies, fire suppression, probation, and Forest Service agencies enhances visitors' experience by getting to know one another.
You're doing good.
You did? Oh my gosh.
What's this guy doing? No. Come on, let's go.
This year, there was a larger kiddie zone offering activities for children, and this was organized by EDCO, the El Dorado County Office of Education.
You ever done an interview here while you've got a county superintendent?
I'm trying to get that.
We're with Dr. Ed Manansala, the juggling superintendent of schools for El Dorado County. Ed, that was pretty cool.
Thank you. I've been practicing that for a few years now.
I think you have been. We're at the 2017 Cops and Rotters, and this has been brought about. This used to be called the Show and Shine. It was a very successful event, a free event for Cameron Park and all of the communities surrounding. And the CHP kind of got involved with it, and it's just turned out to be a wonderful event. Tell me about EDCO's participation with this, Ed.
Well, our participation, we have the role of coordinating the Kids Zone here at Cops and Rotters, and so it's an opportunity not only for kids to see the larger event, but to also get an educational experience as well.
And there's been a lot of people dropping by and talking to you about different things that you're involved with as far as the Department of Education. Explain a little bit how you and the Highway Patrol have created such a great partnership, not only for just this event, but I know I've seen you and Officer Ian Hoey I think, was point on this, and we've seen him at the gold panning thing last year and at a lot of great events. So how did that come about?
Well, I think when you look at education in our community, obviously safety is a pivotal foundation for any school or school community. So our partnership with the Highway Patrol really focuses on that immediately, anywhere from be it the flow of traffic to students going to and from school. And so that's like the foundational piece of our partnership, but of course it extends to larger events like we see today. So not only is there just the promotion of the work that we do in our partnership in respect to what do we see in the law enforcement field, but also just promoting the good work and partnership of education in the community.
And you got a great staff that is very involved in many of these community activities. And I got to believe, Ed, that this really does a good job for showing what EDCO is all about, because I don't think people really understand the complexity of the El Dorado County school system, where a lot of them, each school by themselves is a district. And we just did a piece, we're airing a piece right now on Channel 2 about all the complexities of your transportation department. So, it's really good to see you, Dina Gentry, and some of your team at a lot of these events, because I think it personalizes who you are.
Absolutely. I mean, I think if you look throughout El Dorado County, obviously we have 26,000+ students. But we're also not looking at the traditional K-12 systems, but we're looking at anywhere from preschool to the type of programs we offer to adults. But 15 very special school districts. Our county office provides a level of coordination and support, anywhere from looking at professional development to just promoting really the good work of our 15 school districts, anywhere from the western side of El Dorado Hills right into South Lake Tahoe. So our leaders, principals, teachers are doing phenomenal work throughout our county, and it's a privilege for us to be able to support them.
And beyond the teachers and the administrators at each school is your office, which is involved with other agencies in child-related programs.
That's right. So when we look at our preschool programs, we are spread all throughout the county, and we partner with these school districts. We have our extended day program, so we're really looking at programs before and after school. And we also run other schools as well. And sometimes, if you look at the type of schools that we're running, you'll see a school like Charter University Prep, right into the educational programs that we run right in Juvenile Hall. So we are supporting some of the most at-risk vulnerable students, and in addition to students with disabilities, to students who are high performing. So it's really looking at the overall conditions of El Dorado County and just making sure it's a place that high achievement exists for all students.
I know you recently gave a small address at a Foster Awareness Network breakfast symposium. Again, the benefit of you being involved with an organization like FAN, how does that come about?
So when you look at students in a vulnerable situation, and in this case we're talking about foster youth, we get really specific in how we can partner with multiple agencies and organizations, anywhere from El Dorado County to foster family agencies, and really we're looking at how we cast a net of support to more than 250 children. Some of the most vulnerable circumstances around kids, and yet ultimately we want to make sure those kids are cared for and are getting high quality support. So that could be around counseling, not only from an academic standpoint, but also even from a family support structure.
And I don't want this question to be uncomfortable, but do you think that you're just a little bit ahead of a lot of the other districts in the state? Like I say, this involvement to me has really shown me a lot about the character of your team at the EDCO level, as well as at the local school level. But is this common for the superintendent and your team to be as involved? My opinion is I don't think so. I think you guys are way ahead. But what do you think?
I think, so first of all, the character of El Dorado County Office of Education and the educators overall in El Dorado County, they're a very hardworking, deeply committed group. With that said, if you look at just generally speaking, the achievement of our kids in El Dorado County in comparison to other counties throughout the state, our county is out in front and exceedingly doing well. With that said, I think we are a very collaborative county office of education where we will share our practices, we will learn from others, and we will contribute and make sure our students are doing well, not only in El Dorado County, but throughout the state as well.
And that said, that kind of leads to the involvement with other agencies and organizations. So, Ed, I know you've come out here, and I know you got to do some more juggling for the people out here. So thank you so much for your time.